Hey, good evening everyone, and welcome to the stream. It's me, ShellshockPrime, and tonight we are going to be doing something different because I've already beaten Sonic Frontiers last night. So tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit different. So we're going to be playing 3 games in the same series. We're going to start things off with the Ghosts and Goblins trilogy. We're going to start with Ghosts and Goblins, the arcade version I'm going to be playing on Capcom Arcade Stadium, followed by Ghouls and Ghosts, which I'll also play the arcade game, also on Capcom Arcade Stadium. And then I'm going to go to Super Ghouls and Ghosts, which I'll be playing the Super Nintendo version through the Super Nintendo Switch Online app. So that's how I'm going to be streaming tonight. That's what I'm going to be doing. 3 games in one series. Eventually, I will tackle the PSP games, since I already streamed the recent game in the series last year, Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. But yeah, so as you can see the schedule, we already did Sonic Frontiers last night. Beat the game, stood up till about like a little bit past 1 o'clock to finish it. Ghosts and Goblins trilogy tonight. Tomorrow's Capcom Arcade Second Stadium. And the games that I decided on for that are going to be 1943 Kai and Knights of the Round. There might be a third game if there's time, because around 9 o'clock, Mario Party 2 will be happening. And then Thursday is Retro Night, where this month's theme is 16-bit era fighting games. 16-bit fighting games from the Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. And then Sunday, there will be a new episode of Sharing with Shell Shock. Going to finalize the details by the end of the week, but it should be a huge discussion on Sonic the Hedgehog as a whole. But yeah, good to see you, Destiny. Hope you are doing very well on this fine evening. It's Tuesday, November 15th, 2022, and we are going to be getting ready to play some Ghosts and Goblins. So let's go ahead and do just that. I'm going to be playing all 3 games using the NSO controller for Super Nintendo. Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins, yeah. Alright, so let's go over here. We're going to be starting out with Ghosts and Goblins. So this game is the start of the series. It came out towards the end of 1985, like the fall of 85, in Japan, North America, and Europe. An NES version would come out a year later, 1986. The NES version runs extremely choppy, and it's arguably harder than the arcade version. Yet it sold very well. I think it sold over 1 million copies. maybe a little bit more than that. So it did well on NES, despite the fact that it was a really good port. Though Capcom would, because like Capcom around this time, they were like up until 1987. Well, up until December 1987, the majority of their NES output were games that were like arcade ports. The very first NES game that wasn't an arcade port, like an original game, was Mega Man, or in Japan, Rockman. But we're not here to talk about Mega Man today. We're here to talk about Ghosts and Goblins. So we're going to go ahead and get things ready. This is the arcade version through Capcom Arcade Stadium, which, like, I'm playing it on Switch, but you can also play it on Steam. You can play it on PS4, and you can play it on Xbox One. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Alright, game settings. Alright. This is the first game of the series. Created by Toru Fujiwara, who would later go on to make his own studio, Whoopee Camp, where he created the Tombus series for PlayStation. Like, he worked from Capcom. He worked at Capcom from like the 80s up until 96. The last game he worked on while working with Capcom was Resident Evil 1. Alright, so let's go. Let's go. The very iconic theme from the graveyard. There's a weapon I want, but I gotta see if I can get it. And that's the knife. Ow. It's like, and I think it's every time you get hit, you lose your armor, and you got the red armor, or firebrand. I hate these guys. Every game in the series, I hate them. Yep. Ah. They are the bad guys, but they do have their own game, the Gargoyles Quest series. There's 3 of them. There's the first 2 games. The first one was on the Game Boy. The second one had an NES and the Game Boy version. And then the third game was on the Super Nintendo, known as Demon's Crest. Well, I already did the third game in the series. I did Demon's Crest last year, but I still got to do the other 2. Did they ever re-release the second game on like any platform? I know the first game was on the 3DS's Virtual Console, which I do have. But did they ever re-release the second game? Oh, no, you know what? That was stupid. Drop the knife, please. I prefer the knife over the javelin. Or spear. No, I definitely don't want that. Oh, the Yashishi. Got him. Oh yeah, when Some Call Me Johnny did that, yeah, he only did 2 games. He didn't do the second game in the series. I figured he would have. He only did Ghosts and Goblins and Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I figured he would have at least played Ghouls and Ghosts on the Sega Genesis, which to me, like, is definitely a better game than this one. Like Ghouls and Ghosts is definitely better than Ghosts and Goblins. Got these little mini devils right here. Ow. If I move forward, then like I will have the checkpoint. Oh yeah, Tails doll. Yeah, that was a nice touch. We got different types of devils in this game. We're in the second stage, like the first and second stage each use the same music. Same thing with stages 3 and 4. And then yeah, stage 5 and 6 also using the same music. Yes. If there's one thing that James Rolfe has kept telling me to do when he reviewed Ghosts and Goblins years back, like 10 years ago actually. 3 words. Get the knife. You gotta get the knife. Make sure to always get the knife, no matter where you go or what you do. In Super Ghouls and Ghosts, the knife is not the best weapon. No, I don't want that. What is the best weapon in Super Ghouls and Ghosts? It's the crossbow. It's great against the red armor when like you have the green or gold armors because it actually homes, because it will be a homing weapon. And you're going to need it especially in stages 6 and 7. Here's the tricky part. I need this guy to go right here. And it gets trickier. Oh, yeah, good. Alright. We're getting close to the boss, which the boss is right here is the same thing. The boss is more or less the same here. Oh, that jumped really far. One.
You
Yeah, screw that, boss. It's basically the same thing, except just, twice the amount. Alright, different music, we're in a cave now. Let's go. So we're in a cave. Just gotta make sure to gotta be careful. Gotta make sure to not take any hits. But it's gonna be hard. Alright. Okay, we got the red embers here. Oh, and by the way, if you think there's gonna be one here, no. There is no such thing as one red ember in this stage. You found one right now, but there's gonna be others coming up. That's one, but there's gonna be more popping up at some point. Ghostbusters and Goblins Crushers? Yes. There he is. There's the other one. But I killed this one quicker than the last one. The other one was a pain to kill. Hey, where'd you come from? Why are you here? It's like the other enemies won't really follow you that much, but that one will. It will not leave you alone until you're dead. And that other one was sleeping, so there we go. Come on over here. There we go. And there's another one here. Come here, come here. Let's go. There's another one around here. There's another... There's a dragon. There we go.
You win.
Yes. Got an extra life. Start from here. I need to get up there. Hello, I need to get up there. There we go. Oh. Did not expect that, but okay. Alright. Wait for it to move back to the other way. Forward. Oops. This way, this way, this way. Nope, not today. I think there's another one popping up. Leave me alone. Die. Come on. Die. Oh god, it's you. What do you want? There we go, you're dead. You ain't gonna bother me no more. It's that same dragon again. Ah. Oh, fuck you. Come on. You want some? I'll give you some. There we go. You're dead. We can move. We can move. We can move. We can move. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da. Alright, let's go. Okay. Get rid of all the skulls. Okay, so for this, so there's a specific weapon I need to get. It's some sort of a shield that has a cross on it. There's going to be an enemy that drops it. If not in this stage, then in the stage after this one. So I gotta be extra careful. So I gotta be careful and see if there's like something that drops it. It needs to drop so that I can be able to get it, because you cannot clear stage 6 without that shield that has the cross on it. Alright, that's not the drop. I do wonder. Does this randomly generate if I kill it a different way? No. I think I'm just gonna have to go with this. Destroy the skull. Everything is predetermined. I need something to drop the weapon. I need the weapon. And if you think things are gonna be tough, guess what? We got this red emerald to deal with. Just be mindful of the clock. Yep. Hey, Maverick, we got this. I need this weapon to drop. Does this one have it? We're gonna find out. Come down. Yeah, time is of the essence, so we gotta be extra careful. That's not what I need. Going up. Gotta hurry up. Get up to the top. Time is running out. I want to see if there's a way, find out like a way I could just move. I beat him, and at the time, hold up. Let me see if I could actually. Come on. It counted. It fucking counted. Holy fucking shit. Wow. It fucking counted. Holy shit. Wow. It counted. Wow. Alright. This is where I really need that weapon. If I don't get it here, I have to do stage 5 again, and then come back here to get it. The problem is, we got these 2 enemies here. I need the weapon to drop. I'm gonna. There's a theory I want to test. If I have to go through a certain part with everything, with my armor and everything. Problem is, I need them to be in one spot. I need both of them to be in one spot, and I need both of them to be in the left side so I can move to the other ladder. Or I could just cheese it like that. Okay, good. Time to go up. We got the dragon up there, ready to fight me. There we go. Now let's go up. We gotta see if the weapon will drop. That's not what I was looking for. I just gotta be careful. Like, I don't care if I make it to the boss right now. I just want to at least get the weapon so I can at least so I at least know I have it. So I wouldn't have to worry about being in some goose chase. It rarely it has a higher chance of dropping at some point here than in the last stage. Alright. What the? What? Get out of here. It didn't drop. It's supposed to drop. I wonder if I'm supposed to beat all the enemies. I don't remember if that's the case. And I don't have time. I just got to cut my losses and just like let the time run out and then go through it again. I think I'm supposed to beat these two guys down here and then go through as much as possible. That actually counts as a death. Wow. Okay. We're gonna try again. We need it to drop. But how does it determine it, though? Move out of the way. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. So I want to kill these guys. I want to kill all... Let me see what happens if I kill all the enemies. Maybe they'll... I'll get the weapon. The problem is there's two of them. They really programmed the AI for these things really good. You can't shoot. You can't use any of your weapons on the ladder though. Get him out of there. Alright. Going up. Get rid of that dragon. This is the first run, Derek. Trying to survive. Trying to get this one weapon to drop. At this rate, it probably won't. Yeah, right now I'm trying to, like, see if this one weapon will actually drop. It's like a shield. What did drop was the armor. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, exactly. To fight two of them here. Gotta be careful. I see some glitches. Just gotta be careful. Just gotta keep moving. Let's just beat up that dragon. Okay, got him. Now we gotta go up. We'll just have to go through the stage, and I think I'm gonna have to repeat stage 5 again. Just gotta take him out. Get out of here. No more of you. Got these big ones right now. Alright, that's one. Now the other one is here. This weapon has not effect. Try again. Get the shield. So we have to get the shield. I guess we actually have to do that again. Gotta find the shield. It's an axe. I forgot the axes in this game. Or it's a hatchet. Either way. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I want. Going up. Oh, what the hell? I got a raid. Alice Ichigo Symington. Thanks for the raid. Welcome. How you guys doing tonight? As you can see, I'm playing this game and it's a bit of a struggle. I'm trying to get a certain weapon to drop so I can be able to get it. Hi, we beat Swing Smiley Love. Hi, welcome. It's nice to see you. Welcome. I was recommended by you were recommended. I was recommended by Mikon. Oh, thank you. Well, thanks to Mikon. I really appreciate it. Uh-oh. Well, let me give you a shout out real quick. Slimington, okay. Yeah, I see it now. Dead Space 2, hope you had a good stream with that. This time I need the weapon to drop. It has to drop now. Or I will have to do that again. But now I'm trying to figure out just how to get that one weapon to drop. Because it's supposed to just randomly drop. I need to get it. So when the spooks don't get me as they should, but I enjoy the chaos? Alright. Sounds good. Might have to just do it again. Just gotta be careful. This kid, I never got past through the first stage on NES, damn. Oh, what the hell are you doing here? Now they get the other one out. I need that weapon to pop up. Not what I want. Right now I'm trying to see if I can get the weapon to pop up. It needs to drop. Yes, that's it. There we go. We're moving. I got it. Time to move. I gotta be careful. Just gotta make it all the way over there. This is what we need. Got him. Now we can actually finish stage 6 for real.
You win!
I got exactly what I need, now we move. Just go up because it's going to be a suit, like there's going to be a suit drop. Like the armor drop. Alright, let's go. Go, 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 go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, now I gotta get the other one. Come on. Come on. Got the key. We go, 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 go. Yeah, it's supposed to teach me patience. Patience is a virtue, especially for this game. Resolve your battle. Alright. Have to hit him in his stomach. Wait. This room is an illusion. Alright, hold up. I gotta read that. This room is an illusion and is a trap devised by Satan. Go ahead dauntlessly. Make rapid progress. I actually did kill him like that. And it's still counted, yes. So, now I have to do the whole thing with this weapon. Do not take any other weapons, just this one. So now I have to beat the game again. Welcome to... And then now it's harder, and guess what? Now it's going to be even harder than the last time. Or the first time around. I would feel bad if people played the NES game, it was one of their first games, and they quit video games because of it. How's round 2 harder? Well, let's just say the problem with this weapon is that the range is very short, and you have to use this weapon. You can't like switch to other. You can, but you don't when you. But it's a pain in the ass for this weapon to drop, so it's better if you keep it. Got it. Let's go. We gotta move. We gotta get there. Let's move. We gotta get this going. We gotta get this way. Getting close to the boss. Boss. Let's go. Yes. We got it.
You win.
Woo! We gotta keep going. We're in the cave. Obviously get the knife, but not now. Not the second loop. The second loop, shield all the way. The worst weapon in the game is still the fire bomb, by the way, or the water bomb, whatever people want to call it. Oh, that's good. Let's go up. Give me the key. Moving, moving, moving. We gotta go. We gotta move. Alright, platform time. You know what's funny? This game came out either shortly before, or around the same time as the original Super Mario Brothers. The NES version, like I said, came out like a year after. Take a key for coming in. English is what they called it, I think. Basically, like, mistranslations. Go, go, go. Hey Dragon, how you doing? Move. We got the second boss. Yeah, I finished them before, but I figured, you know what, why not just do them again? You're doing well? That's good to hear. It's just, these games are hard. We got 2 more stages, and then we have the final boss, and then we're done with this game. And then moving on to the next one. Alright, we got what we need. We're just going to go straight to the boss. That's what we got to do. Yes, I'm a glutton for punishment. I know. Yeah, but I can only use this weapon, this shield. Or in Japan they call it a cross, but it's a shield. Alright, we gotta move, 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 move. Trying to get to the boss without boosting my armor. Have I conquered my demons? Working on it, Enigma. Working on it. Maybe I should maybe I should take this path right here. Did I get that secret weapon? Already got it. Oh, no. Yep. This is the second loop right here. Going up. Go, 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 go. Yeah, they take like 10 or 11 hits. We're going up and up. Boss time. Got him. We're going. Take a key for coming in. Yeah. Now we just got one more stage, and then we will fight the final boss, and that's the end of this game for good. That's going to be the plan right now. Gonna have to take a hit here because this part is ridiculous. Bypass those enemies right there. Just gonna keep moving. That was just a head. Gotta get rid of his head. Get rid of his head. Let me just bring it up. This guy, he won't die. The Bow of Resurrection was fun, yeah. There we go. This is insane. Yeah, no one scenario indeed. I'm gonna force a win out of this. We're going up. was the case, Destiny, my parents would have taken me out of the arcades already. They would be like, it's time to go! It's time to go! Or at least I know my mom would have been like that. If I was by myself, sure, no problem. But where will I get the money for that? Alright. How the hell am I gonna beat both those bosses? Like in under 30 seconds. Gonna have to pull through. Fuck, I'll just do it again. At least we have save states and rewinds. Spent so much time trying to kill him with the head that he has. Yeah, honestly, if people want to talk shit about others using save states and rewinds, I'm not gonna stand for that. People could play however they want to play. And if people say, but what about the devs' intention? Well, guess what? If they intended on wanting people to play these games without, here's the thing. They never wanted you, like I said, they never wanted you to be good at these video games. They wanted you to keep pumping out those quarters. Because at the end of the day, it's all about these companies running a business. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again too. Business over skill. Haven't reached the no-win scenario yet. There is a win right here. and we're gonna make sure of it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come down here. Get down here. Come on. Time is of the essence. Get out of here! Get out of here! Now we got this guy. We got him in the stomach. There we go.
You win.
Congratulations. This story is a happy end. Being the wise and courageous knight that you are, you feel strong welling in your body. Without challenging again. But we at least beat the game. So that's Ghosts and Goblins. Very hard game. Very, very hard.